Welcome back, me shipmates. UK Video Game Pirate back with part 10 of my recent pickups. I hope you're all doing well in these very troubling times, as it's been for pretty much everyone recently. I was going to do this come on camera for this video, but unfortunately I'm trying to save as much electricity as possible, and the amount of lighting I turn on to have right lighting on camera is a bloody nightmare. I had an electricity bill come through for the month, over 300 fucking quid. Whoa! So I thought to myself, right, I haven't even been playing many games recently, to tell the truth, for that fact. It's like my brother said to me, like consoles, things that give off a lot of heat and things like that are going to cause the biggest bill. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can. And another thing as well, when I upload the video, I usually do it in 4K, but I will not be doing that for the foreseeable future until I get a better connection, because literally when I upload a 4K video, it takes all day to upload it with my broadband. My street hasn't got very good download or upload speed. We don't get the best connection down here. Hopefully that changes, or the world changes and things get a little bit better, but for the foreseeable future it'll just be in standard quality, I'm afraid. And well, so apart from that, how have you all been? I'll be at Blackpool event. I'll be coming up on the Friday and I'll be going home on the Monday. So I'll be staying there tonight. I'm not going all the way back to the south coast from Blackpool after the event's ended. That could be a nightmare, especially the way the trains have been running recently. Like I've had actually I had it at London Gaming Market. You'll hear about that in a minute. So, well, London Gaming Market, didn't have the best of luck there, to tell you the truth, because I sort of went there with a plan that I would hit 100 Super Nintendo games complete in box. But when I got there, I did see things I liked, but it was either missing the manual or the box was badly damaged, and it was pretty like that for pretty much everything I saw that I liked. And I noticed there was a lot of sellers missing there, like a lot of businesses, I think a lot of people were just selling the stuff that they didn't want anymore. That's what I appeared like anyway. But yeah, I still managed to get a few bits, and not as much as I usually do. But I'll show you in a minute. But let's see who I met there. First time I met Big Game Al. It was nice to speak to him, geezer. I just heard you'll be at Blackpool. See you there for that. I spoke to Rich King Retro in the queue. And even though he's not made of, I'm hoping he'll make a video as soon as his setup's finished, because it does sound like it's going to be pretty good, to tell you the truth, what he's got planned. But on firstly with the London Gaming Market pickups. So I do own the first of this action RPG, and this is the sequel. Not as good as the first one, and I think most people would agree with that, to tell you the truth. So that's Lundrust, the only first PS1 game I picked up for a while, I'm sure. And what next? Oh, this. I got a Sega Saturn game, and I pretty much got this as soon as I got in there. But then I remembered when I was looking at this game on eBay why it was so hard to get, and it's the free audio CD, and this one didn't come with it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, but I'm going to keep it. But I probably will try and get that CD, but I'm not completely... That's how much I paid for it. No, but I did notice, I thought at the time, well, it's like there's something with this game. I didn't look on there, I didn't read it. And I'm sure if I looked, I'm not sure if I picked up this either, I'm not too sure. And that's... Yeah, and the rest of it is just really all original Xbox games, because literally that's what it came down to, because I had a plan with Super Nintendo, the 3 games for that, to get it up to 100, and I went there with Sega Saturn and Master System on the mind. But as I said, that was the only Saturn game I got, and the only rest of the games I got were original Xbox games, so I get on with them. And we have NBA Jam, as this is my multi-plat console for this generation, as it is the most powerful console. And then we have Rocky Legends, and Metal Gear Solid 2. substance, I'm sure that says. Die Hard Vendetta. And this one's a little bit of a bitch, but if you see here, Street Fighter 2, you see the sticker, but if you notice, it's on the inside. I didn't notice that at the time, but that is unfortunate. And there was a Master System game I got recently, it was pretty much like that. I think you'll see in this video as well. And then Street Fighter 2, and this is the last game I got from London Gaming Market, The Hobbit. And I did get a book from London Gaming Market, and that is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Guide. The Premium Official Strategy Guide. And as I believe, if I go through it, oh, where is it? There we go. The song cards are still intact. That's what I remember is good about this one. Right, so that's all the stuff from the London Gaming Market, and the rest is required in the seas of cyberspace. So first, I'll get on with this. Firstly, another Saturn game. Let's show you the Saturn games first. Let's get myself muddled up then. Is Quake. Right, all this stuff, so we'll show the Saturn. And the next one was a game that came out on the PlayStation as well, but 2D games more fondly thought of on the Saturn. And there's Gex, the original Gex. Can be quite a pricey game on the PlayStation, as I got it for a pretty good price to tell the truth. I can't remember what I paid for it, but that's Gex. And the next Sega Saturn, I'll just put them somewhere, sorry. Right, we'll get there in a minute. So the next Sega Saturn, here we go, found it. And the next Sega Saturn game I got was Mortal Kombat 2. Should have organised my stuff better before starting the camera, but there's Mortal Kombat 2. I think it's the last of the Saturn games I got. And here a couple of Master System games. And that is the first one, Kung Fu Kid. As I said, if people will want to see, I'm sure. Oh, falling out. But they all have manual and they're all in decent condition. I think all of my Master System games are in really good condition. They've all got their manuals in really good condition. There's Kung Fu Kid. And this is the last Master System game I got. And that is Alien Syndrome. Right, if I open this for you from the seat. It's got other stuff with it. Just see, I don't know, poster inside there with it. Just put that one side before I've damaged it. Right, now on to the Super Nintendo games. So, these Super Nintendo games take me up to 100 complete in box Super Nintendo games, bar one thing. My Donkey Kong Country game, the original one, doesn't have the CD. But in my opinion, you might as well just stick a Now 90 CD in there. You wouldn't know the difference really, would you? So I'm not too bothered about that. If I come across it really cheap, I might get it. But if it was, I don't know why they didn't put a soundtrack in there and just a load of 90 songs. Doesn't make any sense. But the first, an action RPG, and that is Lagoon. So these games will take me up to 100. And the next one of the more popular shoot 'em ups on the Super Nintendo, and that is Pop and Twinbee. And then lastly, another action RPG, the American version, and that is Secret of Mana. So I think now that is all the video games. I believe so. So let's show what wrestling figures I've got recently now. So first one, and this was before he joined the Natural Disasters tag team, and obviously Earthquake was always Earthquake, but originally he was Tugboat. So this is going in obviously with my golden generation section. I'll do a video when, I've been saying that for a while, but I will do a video of how I've got my figures set up. So I'm only collecting for the golden generation and the Attitude Era. They're, to me, the best two eras in wrestling. I'm only interested in collecting for them two generations. But there's Tugboat. And next, a figure I've been after. I wanted this wrestler for so long, and it's always a pricey job trying to get him. But finally, I got Mr. Perfect. I've been waiting to do this video so I could get it out of the box. So there's Mr. Perfect. And then another, this to go in my Attitude Era section. And this is one of my favourite versions of this wrestler. And this is Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. Also from the Attitude Era, Undertaker. Looks absolutely quality. See him and Kane there on the back. So there's the Undertaker. Next, this believe, is this, I'm not sure what these Series 94 things are. It looks like 1992, this wrestler to me, and that is 1992, what I think's 92, Bret Hart. Because he's in the pink, and he's got that Intercontinental title that he won at WrestleMania 8. I'm not too sure. But I believe this must have been the 1992 Bret Hart. It came out pretty recently, this. I've actually got a few on pre-order, but I've got the Mega Powers tag team. I had to get that because obviously Macho Man was my favourite wrestler. So I've got that one on pre-order. That's Bret Hart. And then the last thing I've got to show you, I believe that is the last thing, is something else that came out recently, and that is 1995, what my mate told me, because I have a friend who's a very big Shawn Michaels fan. He says this is 1995 Shawn Michaels. This is an Ultimate Edition. I believe you can still get this on Amazon, to tell you the truth. But this is an absolutely awesome figure, this is. As I said, can't wait to get these out of the boxes on the shelves. So, I believe that's it, me shipmates. So, I hope to see anyone at Blackpool. Hopefully we have a big piss up, eh? So, I hope you join me again next time. Goodbye.